If you're a coach, consultant, or agency owner struggling to get consistent clients without relying on Instagram, referrals, or paid ads, here is how we helped one of our clients, Zahra, sign 8 clients from YouTube in a single month after 90 days of working together, and all without relying on paid ads, viral tactics, or daily posting. In this video, I'll show you the exact system we used, the content funnel, the video structure, and the strategic foundation so YouTube becomes a 24/7 sales machine. But before we start, here is some proof.
بلال يسعد صباحك. 8 عملاء جدد دخلوا مع الشهر الماضي.
حابة كتير أشكر الأخ بلال، صار لي فترة عم بشتغل معه على البراند الشخصي تبعي على اليوتيوب، وكتير مبسوطة بالتعاون معه. شخص فاهم شغله كتير منيح، دقيق بمواعيده، بتحكي له الفكرة تبعك بكل بساطة، هو بيخوض فيها وبيكتب التفاصيل وبيعمل استراتيجية جدا دقيقة بتخلي العمل سهل ومبسط ومفهوم له وللعميل، فدائما بحس العميل حاله على نفس الصفحة هو وياه.
Okay, so first let me give you a quick introduction on who is Zahra and what she does. Simply, Zahra is an experienced network marketer and feminine leadership coach. Before working with us, she was mainly using Instagram for content marketing. So the main client acquisition channel for her business was only Instagram content. No paid ads, no YouTube, nothing else. Instagram content and maybe some referrals. That's it. So she was using it to sell her health-based products and recruit women into her remote work offer. She already had real experience in network marketing, strong communication skills, deep knowledge in self-development, spirituality, and leadership, and also the ability to inspire women emotionally. But YouTube was not being used strategically. Also, I'm gonna put down here social links such as Instagram and YouTube, so you can look her up if you want. Now, before working with Zahra, we identified a couple of main problems and bottlenecks in her YouTube channel, which are the ones that I'm gonna show you right now. So the first one was no strategic content direction. She was posting content, but there was no defined content architecture. There was no funnel-based topic mapping, intent-driven content structure, or even clear pathway from video to offer. Content existed, yes, it existed, but it wasn't engineered. The second problem we identified is no organic YouTube funnel. There was no system turning viewers into leads. No structured top of the funnel to middle of the funnel to bottom of the funnel flow. No intentional redirection toward a landing page or VSL. So she didn't even have a specific landing page or VSL or a funnel in general to convert traffic toward. So that led to when traffic came, it had nowhere to go. Another bottleneck, which is undefined ICP and audience clarity. Zahra was speaking to almost every woman out there, literally. She didn't have a clear ICP or a clear audience she was targeting. So that meant messaging was wide, pain points were generalized, offers weren't framed specifically, and emotional hooks weren't targeted. And without a clear ICP and dream viewer, authority stays diluted. The next one is no brand positioning on YouTube. Her personality was strong and ideas were deep, but the channel itself lacked a clear authority identity, a recognizable content angle, and a defined psychological positioning. She wasn't positioned as the go-to voice in a specific lane. And this is how her channel looked like before working together. As you can see, there was no any branding at all, no specific content targeting any specific audience, literally nothing, as you can see. And also, since she had real experience with Instagram and filming Instagram Reels 24/7, she recorded the YouTube content in the same format as Shorts or Reels, which is vertical. So this is kind of hilarious, but yeah, that was the channel before working together. After that is no structured video ideas. One of the biggest hidden problems, there was no systematic way to generate high-performing, revenue-aligned ideas. That led to random topic selection, content based on mood or inspiration, no keyword intent validation, no alignment between ideas and the offer itself, and no predictable performance pattern, obviously. So when ideas are random, results are random as well. Without a strategic idea framework, content becomes reactive, growth becomes inconsistent, and revenue becomes unpredictable. And that's exactly what was happening for Zahra. She didn't have a clear way to come up with content ideas that actually grow her business and bring in warm leads into her funnel. No algorithm-first packaging. Videos were being uploaded, but not engineered for high CTR, clear messaging, and strong retention. The missing elements in her videos included click psychology in titles, emotional triggers in thumbnails, retention-optimized hooks, and structured storytelling beats. None of that actually existed in her content at all. Low trust and authority gap. In Zahra's space, which is network marketing, trust is extremely crucial because, as you know, or even if you don't know, network marketing is not a popular business opportunity or business model like the other ones. Not everyone knows about it. So that led to people feeling actually skeptical about it, and even some people call it a scam or this is not ethical. You know what I mean? So this is actually a huge challenge when it comes to building trust in this specific lane or this specific business model. So that was one of the very biggest problems Zahra faced as well. So back then, when someone watched her content, there was no structured authority build, no layered credibility positioning, no systematic objection handling. So trust depended solely on just personality, not on a strategic authority engine. And that led to people feeling skeptical before joining her remote work offer because simply they thought it's a scam, as I told you. And because all of the above, Zahra had low traffic and near zero conversions from YouTube. So views were inconsistent, traffic was unpredictable and low, leads were minimal, and conversions were not scalable at all. YouTube simply was not leveraged properly. Back then, the channel had a total of 83k views lifetime, 3k watch hours, and 2k subscribers the moment we started collaborating, as you can see from the screenshot as well. And in the previous month, before starting working, her channel gained only 13k views, 850 watch hours, and 290 new subscribers entered her channel, which shows clearly how the channel's monthly growth was very slow and stagnant. Okay, perfect. After we identified all of these problems and bottlenecks, we started to install our own unique system to fix all of that, and to actually start getting Zahra amazing results, as I'm going to show you in the next section. So what we did to solve all of that is we installed a complete YouTube growth and conversion system for Zahra. We call it the YouTube 24/7 sales machine, because the goal simply was not views. The goal was a structured authority engine that attracts, nurtures, and converts consistently on autopilot 24/7. So we approached that in layers. The first ever layer was the strategic foundation, simply defining the dream viewer and ICP. The first thing we fixed was audience clarity. Before touching content, thumbnails, or funnels, we defined exactly who we're speaking to. We crafted two separate but connected profiles. The first one is the dream viewer, which is the broader woman attracted to self-development, spirituality, and emotional growth. And the second one is the ideal client profile, or the ICP, which is simply the woman who is not only interested in growth, but also desires financial independence, remote work, and personal expansion. This distinction changed everything. Because once messaging is precise, content becomes targeted. And once content is targeted, authority compounds. We documented all of this inside a full strategy board, including audience psychology, emotional triggers, belief systems, objections, and desired identity outcomes, as you can see in front of you. So that actually led to no guessing, no messaging, and only intentional positioning. The second layer is competitive research and differentiation. We analyzed 16 different competitor channels. Yes, as you heard, 16 different channels, both direct and adjacent. Not to copy them, but to understand what formats are winning, what positioning gaps exist, and where Zahra naturally stands out. From this, we identified her competitive advantage, her calm presence, her emotional intelligence, and her ability to go deep without being overwhelming or boring. This allowed us to define her brand angle clearly instead of blending into the market. The next thing we worked on is brand engineering and authority positioning. We engineered the brand deliberately. We defined 3 core brand emotions: the calm, the honest, and the possible. And we designed her content vibe around these 3 pillars. We also analyzed lighting, backgrounds, framing, color psychology, and visual consistency across top-performing channels, then created a cohesive visual system for her. We established consistent colors, typography, and visual identity. But more importantly, we defined her psychological positioning. She wasn't just creating content, she was positioned as a grounded authority voice in feminine growth and conscious ambition. Also, as you can see in front of you, this is how her content transformed from before to after. As you can see, a cohesive content setup, on-brand editing, and super clean visuals. And what we did next is we rebuilt her entire funnel from A to Z. As I told you in the last section, one of the main things that was actually broken in her system is the funnel. There was no clear sales funnel or client journey at all. So we built the actual machine right here. There are 2 connected funnels. The first one is the business funnel, and the second one is the micro youth funnel. I'm going to explain each one in a second. So the first one is the business funnel, as I said. For the entire business, YouTube became the primary, top, and middle of the funnel engine for her business in general. So mainly it is top of the funnel, but also it could work for middle of the funnel because YouTube is amazing when it comes to building trust and nurturing. That's why we put it in the middle of the funnel stage as well. So YouTube came top and middle of the funnel for her entire business, or the macro sales funnel, you can call it like that. Instead of talking directly about making money online, we use self-development and spiritual growth content to attract high consciousness women who value growth, clarity, and independence. And only inside the content, we subtly introduce her remote work offer and consultation offer. As you can see right here, these are the description links. So for the remote work offer, interested viewers are directed to a landing page with a structured VSL. The VSL explains the offer clearly, and qualified leads then move to WhatsApp for more qualification, and only serious candidates move forward. For consultations, viewers can book directly through a calendar link in the description, because it's low ticket but also high intent. This created a structure where there was previously randomness. The second one is the YouTube funnel itself. So within YouTube, we engineered a three-stage content flow. Top of the funnel, which is trend-leveraged, search-based, and outlier-inspired videos, these are engineered for reach, discovery, and brand awareness, such as this video, as you can see. So this video alone got more than, I think, 45k views at the time of recording this video in just 1 month. So this is pure top of the funnel video designed for reach, awareness, and discovery. The second one is middle of the funnel, which is deep why-based videos targeting core psychological pain points. These ones reshape belief systems, build trust, and introduce subtle positioning toward your offer, such as this one as well. So this is a middle of the funnel video, a why-based video, as you can see. We also introduced long-form 1-hour plus lectures. These act as trust accelerators. They build authority faster than short-form content ever could. Also, one of the examples is this one. So as you can see, this video is almost 2 hours video, like literally a 2-hour lecture that go very, very in-depth and show Zahra in a more raw or non-filtered image. We can say it like that. So these ones are very, very huge when it comes to building trust and accelerating trust. The last section is bottom of the funnel content. So these ones are client interviews and transformation stories. These demonstrate proof or social proof. Also, they remove objections and increase conversion pressure naturally. This layered funnel ensures no traffic is ever wasted. And this is one of the client interviews examples as well. Once we are done with rebuilding the entire sales funnel, it's time now to rebuild the packaging, right? So we rebuild how videos are packaged. Titles now are engineered for click psychology and ICP targeting. Thumbnails are designed for emotional triggering while maintaining brand integrity. Hooks are structured for retention within the first 30 to 60 seconds. And obviously, this isn't random creativity, it's distribution engineering. We aligned packaging with brand tone while maximizing CTR and watch time. And right now, this is how the channel looked like after improving packaging and branding overall, as you can see. So much better thumbnails, much better branding, cohesive color psychology and everything. So this is actually how we transformed the channel from the image you saw before to this one right now. Next is structured idea engine. We eliminated random content ideation at all. Instead, we created a repeatable idea generation framework based on audience psychology, high-performing formats, search intent, trend leverage, and revenue alignment. Ideas are now strategic, not emotional, as it was before. And when ideas are structured, performance becomes predictable. After installing this system, content became aligned, traffic became consistent, authority became visible, trust became engineered, and conversions became measurable. We didn't just improve her YouTube. We transformed it into a scalable acquisition asset for her entire business that actually works for years and years to come, not just a short-term asset. Then what happened after we rebuilt the system? Within 90 days of restructuring Zahra's YouTube strategy, the channel experienced a measurable transformation in growth, visibility, and revenue alignment. This wasn't random, as I said, it was all engineered. So when it comes to growth and results, the subscribers went from 2k to 6k in 90 days, 200 plus k total views generated, 8,000 plus watch hours accumulated, monetized the channel in almost 60 days, branding improved massively. The first ever video got 3k plus views, which was 7.1x outlier here average views. We got multiple 1 of 10 ranked videos, 35k total views, 1.7k watch time, and 1.7k new subscribers achieved in the first 30 days only. So this only achieved in the first month. Click-through rate reached 9.3% on early uploads, very good retention rate and retention curves, consistent positive comment engagement, positive feedback from Zahra herself on the initial strategy board, no revisions, let's upload approvals from here, excitement about expected results, and a strong satisfaction with the content direction. Now, the most important thing is the revenue and the offer results. So first of all, consultations booked organically through YouTube. Zahra had her biggest month, signing 8 clients into her remote work offer in a single month, increased trust and authority positioning, and strong audience feedback and confidence in execution. This is where strategy meets monetization. Now let me show you some of the screenshots. So first of all, this is a screenshot that shows where we started. So we started at this point right here. So after that, we achieved 200k plus views. Here in the chat, she said that the channel actually got 6k total subscribers. Monetized the channel. The new banner for the channel, her feedback on it was amazing. This is the very first video, more than 3k views. As you can see, more analytics on it. 1 of 10 videos, as you can see. Almost 35k views in the first month, as you can see, 1.7K watch hours and 1.7K new subscribers as well. All of that from the very first month. We are getting traffic organically from YouTube. When it comes to audience analytics, 95% of the audience are female. And when it comes to the age, so 25 to 34 years old is most of the traffic we're getting from this age range, which is simply her ICP. Her ICP is between 25 to 35 years old. Decent retention curves, 9.3% CTR. And here we got positive feedback and comments from her audience. This is actually gold because this shows you that her audience is actually trusting her and it's nurtured simply. So they are trusting her on a deeper level. You're gonna see the comments right now. So as you can see, this one is huge because it actually proves to you that people want to join her remote work offer and there is demand on her offer simply from YouTube. This is one of the things that prove to you. As you can see, we are booking consultations. Here Zahra booked 4 consultations from YouTube. She's saying that this month was her biggest month. Positive feedback. And just to give you the big picture, what actually changed is that, so before there was no structured YouTube system, no content funnel, no growth engine, and inconsistent performance. But after, there is clear positioning, structured content strategy, authority-based discovery, monetized growth engine, and organic consultation bookings. The difference wasn't effort, but it was a proven system. The 90x outlier video that shifted momentum. So I showed you this video before in the section of the funnel building, exactly in the YouTube funnel, as example on the top of the funnel content, and how this video was actually an amazing pure top of the funnel video. So now I want to make sure to tell you how we actually came up with this winning video idea, how we structured this video, why we structured it in the first place, and everything. So I'm going to spend some time going over this. So this one strategic top of the funnel video generated nearly 40K organic views. At the time of recording this video, it's almost nearly 50K views. So this one is even outdated in just 30 days. And still getting around 50 views per hour and 1K to 1.2K views every single day, completely without ads, like 100% organic. It didn't just perform well, but it also expanded the funnel. It brought massive new viewer traffic, authority positioning, accelerated subscriber growth, and increased inbound attention. This is the analytics of this video. So right now, as I said, it's almost 50K views. Here is in the chat, and Zahra's feedback on this video as well, as you can see. So, okay, why we created this video in the beginning? This wasn't a random upload. We created this video to capture cold traffic at scale, target high emotion, high curiosity topic, align with Zahra's core message, attract women stuck in a specific pain state, and pull new audiences into her ecosystem. It was designed as a pure top of the funnel magnet. Not for immediate sales, but for reach, awareness, and trust expansion. So this video wasn't created for sales or conversions. It was mainly directed to capture new traffic and bring in more audience in the funnel. The planning process behind it. We used something called the outlier method to come up with this idea. We didn't just guess the topic, we reverse engineered it. So the step 1 was competitor and cross-niche research. We analyzed high-performing videos in adjacent niches, repeated winning hooks, emotional trigger topics, and packaging formats that consistently generate traffic. Step 2, format deconstruction. We extracted hook structure, title psychology, thumbnail pattern, and emotional framing angle. Step 3, repackaging in Zahra's brand voice. We adapted the format to Zahra's feminine leadership positioning, her spiritual tone, her audience pain points, and her authority narrative. It wasn't copied, it was strategically adapted. And the performance was amazing. As I said, almost 50K, this is outdated, 50K organic views, high CTR performance, strong retention curve, majority of traffic from browse and suggested, which means organically pushed by YouTube, and large percentage of new viewers. So this confirmed the topic market message alignment was actually correct. So as you can see, more than 600K impressions. People actually saw this video on YouTube, 5.5% average CTR, which is actually amazing because when you're getting more impressions on a specific video or with more people seeing this video on YouTube, naturally the CTR will drop a little bit because it is naturally when more people are seeing it, the less people will click on this video. So yes, the CTR will be decreased or diminished, but it's not bad at all. That means more people are seeing this, but also means more people are clicking on this video. It's just the total addressable market or the TAM that is affecting this, but it's not bad at all. As you can see, almost 80% of the views are from browse features, like homepage, for example, homepage traffic. People are discovering this video on the homepage while they are scrolling. So yeah. And 90%, more than 90% of the viewers are new viewers, discovering Zahra for the very, very first time. And the business impact of this video, also huge. So what this actually did for the funnel, the video injected large-scale cold traffic into Zahra's ecosystem, accelerated subscriber growth, increased authority positioning, created higher inbound engagement, and strengthened the algorithm's trust in the channel. So it simply became a discovery engine, not just a video. Another thing I want to emphasize is getting passive traffic every day. So Zahra's channel is actually getting passive traffic without uploading more content consistently. So this is the real power of building a strategic YouTube ecosystem. The channel is now generating consistent passive traffic every single day, with over 1.2k views in just the last 24 hours alone. So that means Zahra is no longer dependent on launches, spikes, short-form content, or manual outreach to create momentum. Her YouTube content is working for her around the clock. Every day, new women are discovering her brand, entering the funnel, building trust, and moving closer to her offers organically. This steady, evergreen traffic compounds over time, increases authority, strengthens positioning in the algorithm, and continuously feeds her business with fresh attention, leads, and potential clients, all without paying a single dollar on ads. Okay, at this point, if you're thinking, amazing, but this can't work for me, or I don't think that this will work for me, let me actually show you that it can work for you too. So if you want predictable growth from YouTube without gambling on random viral moments, the framework is very simple. The first step that you need to do is to drive eyeballs to the top of your funnel. Engineer content that attracts your dream viewers at scale. Then turn that attention into momentum for your business and offers. Second step is hijack proven demand. Search plus browse. Instead of guessing topics, reverse engineer what's already winning across YouTube, even in other niches. Then repackage it in your voice so the algorithm has an obvious reason to push it. Also do keyword research to find high search volume, low competition search terms your ICP is already searching for on YouTube, and rank on them using proper SEO to get high intent traffic from warm leads. The last step is to turn views into revenue. Views are useless without a conversion path. Plug every single video into a clean, low friction funnel that actually turns attention into calls, leads, and buyers. This could be a VSL funnel, a webinar funnel, a direct link like direct Kindle link, or anything. Just use a specific funnel which is clean and low friction. But I'm not gonna lie to you. Here is the most part business owners underestimate. To actually make those 3 steps work consistently, you would have to handle all of this every single week correctly without dropping quality. So you will need to build offer positioning and messaging that makes the right people self-select, strategy and content pillars plus top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, and bottom of the funnel roadmap, outlier research from competitors and adjacent niches to find already working formats, idea generation, angles, and hooks built for retention, scripting that sounds human, not robotic, and stronger story flow, a packaging system for titles and thumbnails designed for clicks and targeting, SEO throughout the process, not just a description at the end, editing direction, retention pacing, quality control and revision management, upload optimization, description, bid comment and CTA placement, performance reviews and iteration loops based on what the data is saying, content distribution / repurposing into shorts, reels, posts, whatever, to multiply reach across other platforms, integrating your funnel with YouTube seamlessly, and building tracking systems to track where the leads are coming from. So you can do all of this yourself, or we can build it for you. That's exactly what we do inside Space Leads, using our YouTube 24/7 sales machine system, a done-for-you YouTube growth engine where you just focus on recording content and we handle the strategy, production pipeline, and conversion structure. So if you're a coach, consultant, creator, course seller, or agency owner, and you want YouTube to become one of your primary acquisition channels and build deeper trust with your leads before converting them, this is for you. If you are interested in working with us, click the link below this video or below in this document to book a strategy call where I'm going to analyze your business, offer, and content if you're already posting, and share with you a clear strategy you can follow whether you decide to work with us at the end or not. If you decide to work with us at the very end, I'll explain to you our process and guide you to the next steps. If not, it's totally fine without any hard feelings. Just a quick note, this is for experts with real offer, clear niche, actual client results and proof, and the ability to fulfill to clients, not beginners looking for shortcuts. And also if you want access to this document, you're going to find the link in the description as well. So yeah, this was everything for this case study video. Catch you on the next one. Peace.